Hello, just wanted to welcome you to the GPC information brochure. I thought I would take some time to present a virtual experience for you, wherein I could explain some of the core program information and sort of standardize the offering in anticipation of any forthcoming arrangements you'd like to make for the GPC coaching programs, especially as they pertain to the winter of 2022 and 2023. So I thought I'd take a little bit of time and guide you through a presentation that outlines some of the core details and at least spurs some conversation for us as we move forward in organizing an efficient plan of action for you for the winter months. The GPC Winter Academy has been offered for many years now, and many of you have been partaking for quite a while, which is great, and we welcome you back, of course, with open arms, with some alterations to the programming, some ameliorations, I would say, of the programming over the years. We continue to grow and get better based largely on your feedback. For those who might be on the fence, though, I thought it might be interesting to highlight some of the core reasons we hear of why people do enroll in GPC coaching programs or coaching programs in general. The first and most common answer is that it makes practice time much more enjoyable and also fruitful. You get more bang for your buck when you spend time with reliable feedback and expertise, and as well, it's just more fun. One of the cornerstones of the work that GPC does that might differentiate us from other programs offered is the formalization of plans of action. We're very formal with the ideas and the core tenets of your own personalized performance plan, and we'll take considerable time kind of organizing that and making sure that you're getting maximum efficiency from your training time. This allows us to target areas to improve, and also to address skills that require maintenance. So as on the one hand, there's this amelioration of skill, improving weaknesses, but on the other hand, there's the strengths that we already have that in many cases require maintenance on a regular basis. Not to say an overwhelming amount of time, but nonetheless a regular attention to this maintenance can have significant impact on our skills as they harden and solidify for future years. And then I think foremost with any coaching program is the reception of expert feedback to support your practice time. And also we hear a lot about the benefit being accountability. You'll be held accountable through your winter months, which makes up about 25 weeks of training time opportunity. And we'll be guiding you through and making sure that you're meeting all the pieces that you need to be meeting. The GPC coaching staff is certainly foremost myself. I work as the manager of the entire academy, and any player who participates in our coaching programs will be working with me directly. I have about 20 years of coaching experience to sort of bring to this relationship, and I'm looking forward to supporting all of the athletes who do partake in the GPC coaching experience. But because of the volume of players and that continues to grow, which is a great thing, we have amassed a wonderful team of support to support this journey. Live coaching experiences are generally catered to your own needs and will maybe make up myself and others or myself alone. And these is part of the discussions that we'll get to depending on budget and scheduling and timing and so on. We can obviously make lots of different arrangements depending on what your needs are, particularly as that pertains to live coaching. So we have Coach Nathaniel, who's been with us now for a few years and does the majority of the work outdoors beside me. We have Coach Daniel, who many of you have gotten to know through our virtual environments over the past couple of years within the pandemic and so on. Daniel has become quite an expert in the technical virtual environment and has been providing video projects for GPC athletes for many, many years now. Coach Michael is in the backgrounds quite a bit. He's just finished up his degree at Queen's and has been assisting with the coaching and behind the scenes of the virtual environment for many, many years. He's very tied into the performance mindset program, for instance. And Coach Megan, who does run a very, very successful girls program, and will be offering that this winter in terms of live coaching. But Megan is more the vice principal of the school, as it were, of the academy, and spends a fair bit of time supporting me with media work, newsletters, organizing behind the scenes. She also works in a capacity as a recruit agent for our junior players looking for post-secondary opportunities. So if I might be the headmaster and homeroom teacher of the academy, Megan would then be the vice principal, and Nathaniel, Daniel, and Michael might make up the great teachers that you love to attend their classes. I think that one of the keys to this opportunity for you is that you can enroll in the path of mastery. And this is to give yourself the gift of enrolling in a process that bears fruit, that helps us improve skill, and that is intrinsically enjoyable. I think that the tangible benefits that come from enrolling in the process of mastery, which we could support, is A, the intrinsic satisfaction that comes from knowing you're always putting forward your best efforts, that you've gone to bed knowing that you've moved one step closer to your goals. And then B, the extrinsic satisfaction of simply improving your skills, lowering your handicap, hitting the driver further or straighter, improving your putting strokes, and so on, all these extrinsic benefits that come from training and practice. I think that your steps now in order to get committed, if this is what your whistle and you're excited to kind of take this opportunity to learn more or to enroll in some of the programs, in order to get committed, there's a sort of 4 steps that I would encourage you to embark on. You'll see all of this, and there'll be links on our website and in our upcoming newsletter as well. But first step would be to take a few minutes and complete our GPC performance audit. We've prepared a survey of questions, and this will take about 5 to 10 minutes of your time, and we ask simply that you reserve some quiet time for something like this and do some good, honest, authentic reflection. We'll be asking a series of questions based on your previous year and the coming year, what your goals are and what you are proud of over this past season, and the things that you've enjoyed about GPC coaching. And all of this helps us to organize and plan out your ideal schedule. Step 2, on the completion of this survey, would be to then organize an initial consult with myself or any of the GPC coaches, and herein we would discuss the goals and the processes for your training plan for the coming season. In this conversation, the first priority when you enroll in the GPC Academy for the wintertime is we insist on an online base, and we've divided that into sort of 3 possibilities. There's a PAR program, a Birdie program, and a Mastery program, and each of them is more or less intense than the other. The PAR program is our base program. It's a one-time fee to enroll in the winter. That this provides a support network or a spine behind your training, which is the Coach Now virtual platform where we can store all of the videos and notes and audio feedback, as well as a plan of action consult, a detailed analysis of your past performances, as well as pinning down a coherent strategy for improving your performances in the future. This would be a detailed week-by-week approach to skills development for you over the wintertime. So those are part of all the programs, that sort of core base. And then as you move into the more intense programs, the Birdie and the Mastery programs, A, it becomes a monthly fee, and B, you start to derive other benefits. For instance, monthly Zoom coaching consultations with myself or the GPC coaches, where we check in with you and we have a formal meeting to talk about how the training's been going and perhaps go through video work and so on. As well, these more robust programs have a weekly reporting program, which is back to that accountability piece, and provide detailed video support and video projects. So behind the scenes, we can start to organize the videos and pictures that you're posting and tie them together coherently in presentations to help with your learning. And then if you were to enroll in the full program, the Mastery program, this has an added benefit of including the Performance Mindset, which is our sort of award-winning mental game program, and is offered between the months of January to April every year. And if you were to enroll fully in our online programming, we would include the Performance Mindset enrollment in the fees. So those are some of the options available for the online, and that becomes your sort of first priority when you're setting up your winter training, and as we call it, step 3. And that moves us Step 4, which is to organize your live coaching sessions. And this is best done in an interview process where you would then choose from any of these categories, again, delineated as pars and birdies and eagles and mastery. And really that depends on the ponderation and the amount of feedback loops that you're looking for. So at the very base in a par program, you might be looking for 5 hours. That's maybe an hour a month, let's say, where you'd meet sporadically over at the Golf Dome or wherever we're offering sessions on that particular day and timing. The birdie program doubles that and maybe includes some supervised practice time with some of the assistant coaches as well, where you could, on the forefront, get the individual coaching, formally designate core strategies and drills that you should be following, and then also complement that with some supervised practice time where you literally go through the drills and practice with the supervision of a GPC coach. The Eagle then increases the number of opportunities for that, and then the Mastery program becomes sort of that comprehensive four-bowl program. And all of these things will be, of course, on the website, and you can search through and start to organize your best strategy based on your own personal needs. In terms of locations for the live coaching, there is a primary location, which is the Metro Golf Dome, which is located just off the 401 right around Markham Road. And this has been a place where I've been coaching personally for about 20 years now, and it's a wonderful, broad, well-lit space that allows us to see considerable ball flight and provides a nice, clean, warm environment for the sort of classic coaching session. Meanwhile, though, in the last 5 years especially, the offering of indoor simulators and office or home coaching spaces, and even virtual spaces, are all becoming prevalent. And so we are certainly adaptable and open to coordinating these alternate facilities. But as a core understanding, the Metro Golf Dome is really where we tend to be. And so we'll ask that you try to find time to see us there. And if not, we'll come up with solutions. So I thought in the whole, this would provide a nice opportunity for you to get a feel for what the GPC coaching services have to offer for winter training. For many of you, this is old hat, and you've been doing this for years, and we look forward to hosting you in our initial consultation in the coming weeks and organizing your plan of action for the winter. And for those of you who are on the fence or wondering what that might entail, I thought this would be a nice way to introduce you to some of the core themes and to also highlight and showcase how the virtual space can work. And here we are kind of discussing strategies together in this remote fashion, and I thought we could take advantage of that opportunity as well. So this is meant as a complement for a lot of the things that you are going to be seeing over the next little while, including newsletters, website updates, presence on social media, and so on. And so I thought this, for our loyal following, would act as a nice staple or touchstone for all of the conversations that we may have over the next little while. So I hope you enjoy, and look forward to chatting with you very soon. Thanks so much.